When a child visited his grandfather during the summer, he spent much of his time playing with him. One day he told his grandfather, "When I grow up, I want to be a successful man. Can you advise me how to be successful?" His grandfather nodded and accompanied the boy to a neighboring nursery. At the nursery, his grandpa bought 2 small plants and returned home, where he placed one plant in a pot and kept it inside the house and another outside. The grandfather questioned the youngster, who paused for a moment before saying that the plant inside the house will develop better since it is protected from all dangers, whereas a plant outdoors is vulnerable to many things such as harsh sunlight, storms, and animals. Etc. Grandfather smiled and said, "Let's see what happens in the future." After 4 years, the boy returned to visit his grandfather. When the boy saw his grandfather, he said, "Grandpa, last time I asked you some ways to be successful, you didn't tell me anything, but this time you have to tell me." Grandfather grinned and replied, "Yes, but first, let's look at the plants we bought a few years ago." The grandfather took the boy to a location where he had planted a small plant in a pot. They observed that the plant had transformed into a tree. Then they inspected the plant they had planted outside, which was a large tree with branches that extended far and wide, providing shade to passers-by. The grandfather questioned the boy. Which plant grew more successfully? The boy replied that the one they had planted outside. However, the grandfather was perplexed by the boy's response. Grandfather grinned and remarked that while plants outside had to deal with a lot, they also benefited from the challenges they faced. For example, storms strengthened their roots, which are now so strong that even a minor storm cannot harm them. If you keep this in mind, you will succeed in everything you do in life. If you only make comfortable decisions, you won't be able to grow as much as you can if you're ready to face this world. Despite all the risks, you can still accomplish any goal. Consider challenges as opportunities for growth rather than obstacles. In the same way that our life is like a great adventure, full of twists and turns that may seem like obstacles blocking our path, the boy took a deep breath and gazed at the tree, understanding his grandfather's words that obstacles that we consider enemies in life actually make us stronger and more successful. There are puzzles to be solved. Just consider how much pleasure it is to overcome obstacles when playing a game. The same is true in life. Don't allow these obstacles deter you. Instead, embrace them as opportunities to develop, learn, and become even stronger. Take on them and see how you advance in the game of life. You possess the abilities, willpower, and spirit to overcome any obstacle in your path. I hope you learned something from this tale. Try to apply it to your own life and never stop rising.